Hey, what is up, guys? Flex Media here, bringing you yet another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. Now, this is actually very exciting. This dude is really good. So this is obviously Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku, aka the original Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken. Even though his name does not reflect that, he is, like, he has the Kaioken aura and everything. He's just straight up Super Saiyan Blue Goku, though. So, I think we're going to be able to get this done, just with, you know, with any of these sort of, like, restrictions. I think you'll be able to get this done. Now, I do have two teams made, and we'll go over some other units you can use as well. So, but let's just kind of hop in. So, we're going to start here with a 90%er. We're going to start here with a... Ooh, okay, hold on. A mono tech team. Here we go. And as you can see, it's obviously all siblings bond in Goku's family. So if you're going to do this with a super tech team, or an extreme tech team for that matter, you're going to want units that are highly defensive. And yeah, you're going to want units who can do some damage as well. Because having those units that that have that super... the Universe 6 tag, they're mostly that's useful for reducing damage. So you should still be able to do solid damage, but you know, you got to have units that are highly defensive if you're gonna do this. So let's see, like, they might get hit hard. Oh no, see, they're fine. I think we're gonna be just fine no matter what. And I would imagine you know, also extreme tech could get it done as well. I don't think that would be a problem at all. You know, you get a LR Broly if you can get to turn 4 and get his active skill. I mean, that's like a guaranteed W, basically. So, yeah, without getting super attacks, that's unfortunate. At least but they still stack defense on normals, so that's nice. Okay. Oh, yeah, I have Candy Vegito on here. What was I thinking? Well, we're going to use him for the dodges. How about that? I'm going to have to change that out, because that's goofy. Okay, I can't handle that. I can't just throw a unit on a team without a leader skill. It's just like, it's not like my real OCD, but it's like my pretend OCD just won't let me. So let's see, dodge. Yes, dodge one more time for me, please. Candy Vegito, please. Oh, come on, dog. In typical Candy Vegito fashion, of course. The same thing with, like, UI Goku, man. It's just so crazy. 70% chance to dodge. He also has dodge in the potential system, and he can't fucking dodge. Alright, well, enough about that. Okay, so we're gonna get the active skill. That's pretty neat. That's always fun to see. You know, you do not see this one too often, except in something like an EZA. So, like, when you get into high level of, like, that, the Wrathful Broly EZA, you'll definitely see this one a bit more often, because I would definitely recommend running like a siblings bond type thing in that EZA. Same, we essentially have a very similar team that we would in that EZA. All right, and then also a lot of these units fall under the movie heroes category, so they're obviously really useful in that EZA as well. So again, these units are highly defensive. I think that we're going to be just fine. Maybe we'll do 2 rounds. I'm going to swap out Candy Vegito for someone, though. Because as you can see, he's pretty worthless. So, especially with no leader skill. Alright, so easy peasy. We're starting to get those rainbow medals. So, we'll go ahead. We'll try LR Gohan and Goten one more time. And another 89%er. Okay, so we need someone on the siblings bond team or Goku's family. Let me see. Well, okay, so there's Tapion. Oh, here we go. Yeah, that'll do. So, but there's also, I mean, we'll go over the Universe 6 team as well. I honestly, I hate that Universe 6 is the tag here that makes you better against it. It is... by far, well, other than like the Ginyu Force and some of those quirky categories, like, it's one of the more limited categories in the game. It's just hella annoying, right? I mean, like, does anyone really, like, number one, no one uses tech hit, so I imagine, like, that's kind of, I guess, the cool part about running events like this is like you actually get to use units, like, because no one really runs him like as a leader. So, you know, a lot of people are usually nice during EZAs. See, they're starting to get hit pretty hard. We need a double super here. Come on, give me a double super, baby. Okay, doesn't matter, I guess. Ooh, how bad is this gonna hurt? Oh, 79k is not bad. And we do have 411,000 HP. But yeah, so that is kind of one of the nice parts is you do get to run like something like Tech Hit. Now this Android 18, she is definitely interesting. I really, really like her as a unit. So right now she's rocking 68,000 defense. We're going to just go ahead and get the big old shot from LR Gohan and Goten. But she actually, so she has a nuking passive and she also stacks her defense. So, even in like something like the Legendary Goku or Infinite Dragon Ball History, she's going to be hit, she can hit decently hard, you know, a 1.5 million or something attack stat, but her defense is just through the roof, dude. I mean, she's very, very good defensively. A very underrated card in my opinion. All right, now this Gohan and Icarus. So did we fall? We might have just fell below the threshold to get him his big attack buff. I think we did, because 900k is a little high for him. All right. Oh no, we didn't. Not even close. What am I talking about, guys? We are not going to use that quite yet. All right. We're going to get that ultimate super. Now, this could be definitely dangerous. So, if we don't one-hit KO him, we might be in trouble. We could get hit very hard on a super attack. Okay, so we're fine then, because he's not going to take much. 70,000. And there he is, up over 4 million with that support unit on rotation. Wow, man. Yeah, so we ended it. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to gather up my Universe 6 team, and we will be right back. Hey, what is up, guys? So here we are again. So we have as many tech units basically as possible with Tech Hit as our leader. He is actually, like, he's a good card, but, like, he's just, I don't know, man. He is just not my favorite the way that he is designed. So he's got, you know, a lot of attack going on, and has very, very little defense. So let's kind of see who else we could use. I feel like this STR Caulifla would be a pretty interesting choice. So she stacks defense, well, for one turn. So I guess she doesn't really stack it, but she can get up to 80% attack, and then she has a chance to evade enemies' attack up to 60%. So you're gonna get that. So it's 15% up to 60 per Universe Survival Saga. So she'd be solid. You know, just, you know, obviously if she gets hit, you know, you're kind of screwed because she'd have type disadvantage. And also, you'd want her at the rainbow level. This Kale as well. She's a really nice support unit. I actually need to rainbow her. I don't know why I haven't yet. Pretty much just lazy running events. Here's Vados as well. You know, she'd be a solid choice. She's like the dodge queen. I don't have her rainbowed as of yet, but only because I was trying to be sparing with my AGL orbs. So, you know, I don't have the rainbow star on her yet, but obviously you see I could. But we're going to just go ahead and stick with this Kaba. Again, another unit that I'm working on the rainbow. I actually have his pre-awakened dupes I have sitting in my box, just kind of waiting. So, well, let's kind of see what's up here. So we're obviously going to run Kale and Kefla as a rotation, so that'll do. And then we'll get her a ton of key spheres here. Now, there's one nice thing about running these Universal Survival Saga, you know, these Universe 6 or whatever, is most of them have that Tournament of Power link. Now, one notable exception is this blue Goku that we're up against. He does not have the Tournament of Power link. Now, he does have Over in a Flash, so that'll link him up really well with a lot of members of these teams. He's going to link up quite well. Not necessarily ideal linking partners, but he's going to link up quite well with the Dokkan Fest Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken. And, oh, you better believe we're doing showcases on that. So pretty much as soon as we're done awakening this guy, I'm going to work on, you know, some teams and figure out how I want to showcase them. But this Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, this one here, the original Dokkan Fest one, he's basically, he hits super insanely hard. We'll go over his card after I get him awakened, and we'll kind of end the video there. But you guys can see, like, this EZA is not overly challenging as long as you got to have a few Universe 6 category allies, I mean, in my opinion. Like I said, you could get it done with Super or Extreme Tech, depending on what you have better units in. But definitely having Tech hit, he's like a cheat code to this. He hits so insanely hard against this Kaioken Goku. So even if you have to run Jiren, if you can keep Jiren out of harm's way, you can run Tech Hit as a friend, and the friend Tech Hit will carry you. So that would be probably my recommendation. So use your best Universal Survival Saga team if you don't have Tech Hit, if you don't have a ton of Universe 6. But I would guarantee that, like, you have some of those free-to-play Universe 6 units. You want to know who I don't have who would actually be really good for this event? I don't know. I think there was a lot going on, and I sort of forgot to rainbow the Salanel and Purina unit, the Universe 6 Namekians. They would obviously be really good for this event as well, because they have type advantage, and hey, guess what? They're Universe 6, so there you go. So let's kind of go ahead, and now in an ideal world, we would be able to lower this Blue Goku's attack and then let Goku and Frieza go absolutely ham. But however, we cannot do that. This enemy cannot have his attack lowered. Can't be stunned, can't be sealed. I mean, you guys know the deal. So one problem you'll see with Tech Hit is he still gets hit kind of hard, even though he's got type advantage and he's got the Universe 6 tag. He still gets hit quite hard. So let's kind of see what's up, though. I mean, we didn't get them their 18 keys, so they're not going to do crazy, insane damage right now. But, I mean, we'll hope maybe we can get a crit, huh? Yes, we get a crit, so there we go. And then Kaba's definitely going to do some really, really nice damage as well. So, well, okay, so 353k is not stupendous, but he is free to play, and I have no orb investment in him, so I do want to rainbow that dude for sure. But his grind is actually, you know, a little tedious, so I've just been kind of slowly but surely picking away at it. So we should, I would say, either this rotation or next, we'll probably finish out the event. And then we'll go ahead and move on to level 30. 29 and 30 can definitely, those are, you know, as you would probably guess, those are definitely the hardest levels of the bunch. It just seems to take a really big step forward in terms of difficulty after level 28, from what I can tell, from what I've noticed running these EZAs. This is not one that's going to be easy to get a very high level in. Now, I imagine if you had a completely stacked Dokkan box, see, she's starting to get hit quite hard as well, that you'd be able to get up to like level 100, but getting up into the crazy levels, I don't know. I don't think that's possible in this one. I suppose, let me know in the comments below how high you've gotten in this EZA. I would be curious to know, because you're really limited on the options you can bring. Like I said, I guess if you have Salanel and Purina, who are actually, when they awaken, they're going to be quite good. Their passive is kind of crazy. If you go look at their passive, they do a lot of different things. So let's go ahead and we'll try and speed blitz this the best we can. So there's a 79%er. Let's just do the best we can here. So that Kaba, man, he's worth the rainbow, and I would probably recommend putting mostly I would prioritize additionals. Again, I don't like necessarily doing full this or full that, but I would prioritize additionals. So he gets actually a crit chance for every Universe Survival Saga on the team. What is it? Up to, I know it's 7% per, but I don't know what it's up to. I think it's up to 35%. So, he's basically going to always have that 35% chance to crit. So he's a really solid unit. I could see if they would start giving more free-to-play units, EZAs, I would really like that moving forward. And this Kale is actually, you know, she's a little dated. She's going to get hit kind of hard here, but we should still, you know, be able to survive. You know, she doesn't have defense. She does do additionals, so she's got a guaranteed additional attack. I think it has a high chance to become a super attack, so she's quite good. She just, you know, she's got no defense. That's the problem. A lot of these units, if you could just add defense and with their stat increase, I think that a lot of these units are really, really well off. Okay, so we're going to try and get Kefla as many orbs as possible. I guess that's it right there, huh? Okay. And then the same goes for Goku and Frieza. You really want to get Goku and Frieza. See, we just missed it by 1 key sphere. You really want to get Goku and Frieza, that 18 key super, because they get a massive attack buff. I believe it's an additional 77% on their attack when they get that 18 key super, and then obviously they get an additional is it 30% when they get their 24 key super. So there's Kefla going off, just getting her many super attacks. So she's actually, I think she's a good candidate for an EZA in the future as well. Again, you know, her nuking passive, I think she's only getting 12% per key sphere obtained. That was during a time before they're not really afraid to give units crazy amounts per key sphere. Ooh, are we gonna die? Oh, we died. Are you serious? Okay, well, there we go. That is the way it be sometimes. I'm pretty confident with this team. I don't really see who else we could add. I'm going to just roll with it. I think that this is going to be the team. We literally just missed out by like 1 crit or 1 super attack, so we just kind of got unlucky there. And that is how it goes sometimes, so. All right. Yeah, I guess we'll do this. And then we'll bring down those tech key spheres for next turn. And then we'll do this. So we should be good to go. Wow, everyone's, see, this level 30, man, starting to get tough. I'm telling you, like, even, you know, I have a fairly good Dokkan account, and we're still getting hit pretty hard. So having this tech hit is definitely going to be helpful. But even tech hit, still getting hit for, you know, 20k per normal. I mean, that is not great, and we could really use some additionals. I did give my hit additional attacks as well, so getting an additional super would be quite helpful with him. So yeah, just not doing a ton of damage without crits. If we lose again, I'm gonna make a cut. Okay, wow, that was very lucky we got that dodge. But if we lose again, I'm gonna certainly have to make a cut. Let's see, what do we want to do here? I guess it doesn't matter. And then I'll reassess things and kind of figure out a different team to go with. I guess I could try that mono tech team again. I mean, that team blitzed through whatever it was, you know, level 26. But like I said, there's a significant increase in difficulty, like level 29 and 30. They're just, you know, exceptionally tougher than the previous 28 levels. So yeah, I really want to get this dude rainbowed. I suppose just lazy at a certain point. 22k is better than her 35k, so I decided to put him in more harm's way than her. So yeah, she's going to be taking 30. Okay, and she gets the additional super. That's good. She could potentially do 3. So can we get a third, please? Okay, no. Yeah, 36k. All right. So now I'm going to go ahead and not even mess around here. We'll do this, because I'd like to bring down the tech key spheres. Yeah, and then we'll get them an 18 key. I think this is probably going to end it, especially if we can get a crit. Again, I mean, you know what? Like I said, the best players in this game, you know, with the most stacked accounts, even they get beat sometimes. You know, it happens to the best of us. So don't feel too bad if you're struggling with this EZA. It's not exactly easy. So, you know, luckily he's not going to get hit too hard on the super attack. So that's nice. So 3.22 million. I see no reason why we don't end it right here. And if hit could have lowered his attack, then they obviously would have hit way harder. So there we go. Level 30 completed. I'm going to go ahead and fully EZA our hit, or I'm sorry, our SSGSS Goku. And I'll go ahead and be right back. Hey, what is up, guys? So we are back, and here's our boy fully EZA'd, fully rainbowed. So I've been waiting for this EZA for a long time. I'm quite excited. If you guys go back, if you want to, I mean, no pressure. I believe the very first video I ever made was on this guy, pre-EZA'd. And he was still hitting fairly hard. I would wager we could get him up over a 4 million attack stat or something like that. So, but let's check him out real quick, and then we'll end the video. So he is an AGL type leader, key 3, and then 120 to stats. And you can see his stats. I mean, that attack stat is cray-cray, right? That's very, very good. His 10 times Kaioken God Kamehameha is going to cause immense damage and sacrifice 5% HP and greatly stack attack. So he's one of few units in the game that greatly stacks attack, so that is very cool. Attack and defense 59%, plus an additional attack and defense 59% for 10 turns from the start of turn, plus an additional 59%, and performs a critical hit starting from the 9th turn once only. So, okay, let's kind of digest that a little bit, and then we'll go over his links. So, just keeping in mind, from the start of turn versus the start of battle is different. So that would mean if he were in the 7th slot, then it's going to start after that. So, technically, if he's in the 7th slot, he's not even making an appearance until turn 3. So then, 10 turns from the start of his appearance on the battlefield, essentially. And then, he gets that critical hit, you know, starting from the 9th turn. That means that he could, in theory, get it on the 10th turn or the 11th turn. It's going to depend where he is in your rotation. So starting from the 9th turn, but he is only going to get that once only. Meaning, if for whatever reason he weren't on rotation on the 9th turn exactly, he'd still be able to get that guaranteed crit. So his links are godly. It's probably the best part about his card. It's going to make him fit in on any single team that he can fit on. So he has Super Saiyan, Warrior Gods, Kamehameha, prepared for battle, over in a flash, shocking speed, and fierce battle. Excuse me. So having those 3 major key links is just huge. So key 2, key 3, and then another key 2. So very, very nice on 7 different teams. So we're definitely going to run him. We're going to run the full gamut. We're going to run him in Super Battle Road and probably in the Legendary Goku. I at least want to see his big attack stat, so that big 59% attack buff. So, but if you guys enjoy this video, go ahead and smash that like button, man. It really helps support my channel. Consider subscribing if you're new. And let me know in the comments what you think of this guy. I'd be curious to know. I think it's pretty clear he's going to be a hard hitter, right? So, but that's the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll catch you in the next one. Later.